Peralta.
It's a risk. You know, it's a risk.
But
However,
on the political side, see, this is what's going to go down. This is why I just thought I wanted to use your platform to
okay,
get the word out.
Yeah, sure.
I'm the politics guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Yeah.
And I think people should be very concerned about Councilmember Abel Guillen.
Okay, tell us something.
Very concerned.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk trash first. No, I'm just saying that I don't. I think he's.
Abel, you're my old blues buddy, man. What you doing, man?
That's his problem.
He's old blues. He's a cow guy. Wait a minute, I'm not talking to you anymore. Forget it. What? You talking about, man? Go Bears.
I did not go to Cal, but I am a fan.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yes, Cal, of course.
Yeah.
He's fake. Come on. But I think there's people should worry about how's he going to vote. I don't think he really is wedded either way to a stadium or not there. Mm-hmm. But people should know there's political pressure, and if you go to any of these events, notice that Jean Kwan's daughter is there.
Is she going to run against him?
I know, that's the word on the street.
Yeah.
At least that's maybe the bluff.
Right.
To get him to, and I've covered.
Who's she working for now? No, I mean, like, is she like, you know, just I don't know.
I don't know. Some kind of like nonprofit, social stuff work. I think she spoke at the Peralta College.
Yeah, she
meeting.
did. Yeah,
but other times I've seen her.
Yeah.
You see her in the back. I've seen her. You know, people are speaking, and I see her in the back as if she's like, you know, the Wizard of Oz. She's running. I just think she should be worried.
Either that or a stagehand from the Partridge Family used to do that. Remember?
Yeah. That's what's going on. But the funny story about Abel Guillen, because I've covered him since he ran for the Assembly.
Yeah.
2012, right? Funny thing is, and we consultants noticed this, is that when he ran for, when he announced, he lost the Assembly in 2012, and then he ran 2014 for City Council.
Right.
People noticed that, because he's a San Francisco original guy, or at least his family is.
Oh,
and people noticed that his father would go around, you know, with his Giants hat, right?
Oh.
Beforehand, and I'd seen pictures before. I saw him, you know, show up at like events for when he ran for the Assembly.
Sure,
yeah.
Was,
you know, his Giants hat. And then the joke was, we all noticed it. Me, consultants. All of a sudden, he's running for Oakland mayor. All of a sudden, Dad's wearing an A's hat everywhere. It was like so. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Abel is a talented politician.
Yes.
But he is not always the most definitive and, you know.
Now he is. I agree with you there because it's hard for me to tell where he's coming from. Here, he's not.
Yeah.
And he wants to see where it's going to go with the public. And then he wants to be, you know, okay. Then he wants to turn and say, okay, I'm there, right? I'm there, and that's. I think that is not going to serve him, and I'm saying this definitively, is not going to serve him well as he approaches for re-election. What serves Abel well, as you know, is his organization. And I discovered this when he ran for District 2, he had the business community sewn up. He had everybody on Lakeshore with his signs, oh, I'm supporting Abel. Because Mr. Park, and Andrew Park, ran against him.
Yes.
And he was, he caught Mr. Park flat-footed. I mean, Andrew was just kind of like, well, I need to go over, Abel Guillen. I need to go over, you know, I was like, wow. I mean, Abel, and this is early on. So I've learned to not take Abel for granted politically.
Yeah, right.
Although this is a big issue that, to me, when you're talking about sports, you have to show passion. You can't show that you're middle of the road.
Right.
And
that's
you
what
have
he's
to,
acting right now.
and
right?
that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because people could read that and think, okay, you're not totally for us.
Somebody said who? Abel Guillen is council member.
Yeah, he's a District 2 council member, and I graduated at the University of California at Berkeley. But he's District 2 is basically the lower hills, some morning. It's the flatlands. Lake Merritt is here. Basically, his part of District 2 extends here through Chinatown and then up part to where 18th Avenue and Park is where the old Parkway Theater was, which is still blighted. Have you seen that area? It looks like shit, man.
Well, we'll blame them.
Oh, you should blame them. It's awful. It's terrible. I remember when the Parkway was a jewel. In fact, you're on Zennia 62. Just search Parkway Oakland on Zennia 62. You'll see all my videos about what happened in the Parkway. It's a great history. I have a whole playlist, right? And it's horrible, man. Oh, it's bad. I just looked up and I thought, and they just let it go to shit. It's just awful. So yeah, that is his fault. Abel, that's your fault, man.
Well, but you're right, and you know Oakland politics. You know how it runs. Kind of the way it is. Kind of this council is kind of generally. It may not be in this case with the stadium, right? A stadium, but they generally, you know, if you don't mess with my town, I won't mess with yours. So it's that kind of thing where, so if Abel is not going to stand very strong with this, it could have problems getting through. Though the issue is will be high profile, so it'd be maybe more pressure on the other.
What, in your opinion, happened with Tavares?